We had runners.
We had Pier Runners.
Real runners.
And
Hi, I'm Linda.
and I'm Tim.
And this is our second journey.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Happy to have you here.
I'm Linda.
And I'm Tim. And this is our second journey. And we are still on our transatlantic voyage on day 10 and 11 actually. Combine them together. It was an exhausting day yesterday. Yesterday, day 10, we went to Malaga, Spain.
We actually did our own walking tour in Malaga. Our first stop was...
Well, we walked down the pier.
Yeah, we walked
So I will say the pier's a little longer than it appears. She was going to kill me because it was so long. And also, word of warning to parents, that as you leave the ship and walk towards Malaga, on the right-hand side, there is a beach. I had to put my feet in there. It's been 41 years since I had my feet in the water in Spain. But that is a topless beach. Yeah. So.
And I think down further is actually a nudist beach.
Oh,
from what I understand.
Like, why didn't you tell me that before?
It's further down.
Yeah. So it's just
so parents, just beware.
Yeah. Be aware if your parents or you just want to see that thing. Just walk to the left-hand side of the pier as you leave the ship.
Yeah.
But it is a bit of a walk. Retrospect, we should have taken a cab.
Yeah, it was a very long walk. Our 20-minute walk turned into like an hour and 20-minute walk.
It's just getting off the ship. They kind of zigzag you back and forth so many times. They move you away from the city before you're even walking towards the city. So a little longer than we anticipated. That's my fault just because I had the wrong landmarks that I was tracking for time. But we walked down the pier. It was a beautiful morning.
Beautiful morning.
Absolutely gorgeous
weather. Weather was perfect.
I mean, spectacular. We were off early, so it was a nice, cool breeze.
And that's another advice I would give you. If you can, do your tours early, because we were halfway through our tours and it started to get so crowded where you could barely walk.
We were actually kind of ahead of the tour groups from the ship. So it wasn't too bad, but the earlier you start, the better off you're going to be.
Definitely. It's worth getting up, even if you have to come home and take a nap like we did. But
it was good. So we did Malaga. We went to the Alcazaba fort initially. First thing we did. Very interesting, kind of an Arabic style to the fort. A little different than what you might see for a Roman style fort. But some beautiful gardens up in there. Again, if you have children, I would keep an eye on them. There are some areas that
a little dicey.
Yeah, I walked up on a wall and it was about a 10-foot drop. Excuse me, but no railings there. It's a lot of times a natural state, but it is very beautiful. The cobblestones, the bricks, definitely uneven. So if you have knee issues, walking mobility issues, that'll definitely be a challenge.
Wear good shoes.
And wear good shoes, without a doubt. Yes. And then, so right next to Alcazaba is the Roman Theater. There.
The Roman Theater. That was very interesting.
Yeah, so we just sat there for a few minutes and kind of took it in and, imagine what, who sat there, 1,500, 2,000 years ago. It's just kind of really blows your mind.
The history is just amazing.
So that was very cool. And then we went from there. We went over to Malaga Cathedral. That was spectacular. It's
breathtakingly beautiful.
Wasn't much entry. It was total 20 euros for us to get in the cathedral, but very much breathtaking. We weren't really sure. We've seen a lot of the wonderful cathedrals and look beautiful from the outside, but it's definitely a must visit. I would say if you're in Malaga, definitely. And then we went there over to the shopping district, just kind of walked down, buy a couple little things for the grandkids.
That was fun. Shopping.
Came back, crashed.
Took a nap.
took a pretty good nap with that one, and got up, did our regular main dining room thing, and went to the book.
The book.
Which was the one show on board that it's in 270, and it does require reservation.
Yes.
All the other theater shows, no reservations needed. The book was a required reservation, and what'd you think?
Our advice: get there early because the good seats do get taken up quickly. We were there they let it. The show was at 9. They did let us in at 8:15, and when we got there at 8:00, there was already a line. Lined
and
up,
you definitely, if you go to the book, you don't want to sit in the front few rows.
No,
because the action's happening all around you.
Yes.
We were about in row 4 or 5, right on the edge, right next to one of the books.
Yeah, and it was a very, very good show. Not much of a story.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that. Yeah, it was kind of sort of.
Yeah,
but they were just trying to,
now.
But the adventures of reading a book is what they were trying to project through the whole thing. But it was the dancing, the singing. It was just amazing.
Oh, dancing, singing, acrobatics.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And the violinist, the guy in the drums, they
very,
were
very
just
worth
spectacular. And when you're in it, like I mentioned, we were sitting right next to one of the books. We were in the show. It was really amazing. The performer was right there next to us, right there above us. Definitely something to see. Again, storyline,
it was not much of a storyline, but it was worth it. I think their point was that books can take you into adventures.
And it was just an audio visual spectacular, singing, dancing, just acrobatics.
And then today we
went to Cartagena.
Went to Cartagena. We did another walking tour on our own.
Yep. So we initially we were going to the Castillo, Concepción, which is a very high point, kind of in the middle of the city. It's kind of a very interesting port that it kind of has 2 mountains guarding the port, and there are forts everywhere. But right in the center of the city, there's a very high mountain, small mountain, large hill, very steep. The plan was to go to there's an elevator there, they call it the Ascensor Panorámico, and that was the plan, to go there. We had heard that's kind of a shortcut to get to the top. We walked straight up some steps. There's a beautiful building right there. You would see it. And then we found we were on kind of the wrong level for that elevator. So we weren't sure if we were to continue climbing up, continue going down.
But we
looked at it for a little while. Yeah, we looked at it for a little while. We thought, we didn't see anybody going up, so we weren't sure if it was operating or not. And I didn't want to waste the time, go all the way down just to find it didn't work, come back up. So kind of stuck in the middle, and we just kind of went up. Yeah,
so we walked up.
Steep.
Yeah, it was very steep.
You can avoid steps. There are steps. Steps are a little scary. There's very steep, handrails.
No handrails.
But we went up the roads and the paths, and saw some birds up there. Some amazing
beautiful peacocks.
Yeah.
They were showing off the whole time.
The one peacock, male peacock, he was showing off to everybody that would watch.
So. But when we did get to the top, the views were so worth it. It was absolutely beautiful views. You could see the whole city.
Yep. Yeah, definitely a spectacular view from the top. It's great views of the port, the city all around. It's definitely worthwhile. It's not easy on your legs or your knees, but
it's worth it.
It's definitely worth it. Yeah. And then we came down from there, and then we went to the shopping. To the shopping area. Yeah, there's not much in Cartagena. Yeah. Malaga was beautiful. Cartagena, not as much. We didn't seem like as much. We came down, went to the shopping areas, kind of walked through. We saw there's a palace there. Which was not impressive. The palace itself was beautiful, but we didn't go in. There was, I don't think, anything to do. And then there were some, we did right off the pier in front of the ship, there were about a dozen vendors. They were all local handcrafts. You usually don't get. And so bought a few things there. Yeah. We bought some things there, and it was because they worked so hard. I mean, and they were beautiful. Locally handcrafted. There was some other stuff we would have loved to have taken. But I don't have the room. Absolutely. But I got another Christmas ornament for my tree. You did get another Christmas ornament, right. Yes. So we made our way back. Another early nap, I think. We didn't nap today. I had a quick little 5-minute nap. But then a little bit of drama before we left. Oh, that was... so... we had runners. We had Pier Runners. Real runners. And, we left. At least 4 people were pretty certain. 4. As the people in the cabin next to us said, Locals wouldn't run down the pier while they were in a taxi, get dropped off right at the ship, and then wave their arms.
Yeah.
Like, hey, where are you going? And yeah, they were standing there kind of aghast that we were leaving.
And that all aboard was 4:30,
Right.
and this had to be about 5:00.
Yeah.
And they did. I mean, we waited. It's not like they didn't.
Well,
wait.
it was all aboard 4:30, but he pulled out at 5. So
yeah.
you don't
So
know.
I mean, it's their own fault.
Yeah. The only thing I could think of is perhaps they just got confused because yesterday's all aboard was 5:30. I think Azores was 5:30.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's is 5:30. They missed the one, babe.
No, tomorrow's is later.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's is later.
Tomorrow's
Right.
later.
Yeah, even later. So. We heard people say I think there was a €69 train from here to Barcelona, so fingers
Hopefully
crossed
they got it.
they'll get back on board.
They'll get back on board tomorrow.
Not terrible, but yeah, that's
tomorrow's
a
our
shame,
Barcelona.
Shame on them.
Yeah,
you got to know
it's
what you're
shame.
doing. Don't think the ship's gonna wait for you. We did see some buses come barreling in at like 4:25.
At 4:27.
Yeah, there were 3 or 4 buses came. I thought they were gonna knock the gates down. They came in so fast, but they were here in time.
They were here,
and I'm sure they were royal excursions, so not a problem with that. So.
And then we met a couple that we met on board.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Had dinner.
Yeah, we had
Nice
dinner together. We and then we all went to the show together, which was
Frankie and the Dreamers.
Frankie and the Dreamers. It was
a Frankie Valley Four Seasons centric show, but they threw in a little of everything musically.
We were fortunate enough to have front row seats, which was amazing.
And,
we just felt like part of the show.
Well, at one point we really were. So
it was very, very good.
The lead singer, I can't recall his name. I'll put it down below, but he said I believe he said that
he was in the original
Jersey Boys, the West End production, Broadway. He did it for 20 years, doing Frankie Valley, and he was a performer. He's an entertainer. Obviously, the guy can sing, without a doubt. Very, very spectacular show. We came out. It was
great,
amazing.
Great show.
We had heard the couple was giving the talk on the World Cruise say something to the effect that they had all these shows on board. They took a vote of the individuals in the World Cruise of which one to bring back they liked the best. This was the show they liked the best, and without a doubt, you can see why. It was high energy. He had the place rocking. Mm-hmm. People were wanting more. It was definitely a worthwhile show. So Frankie and the Dreamers, you ever get to see him?
Definitely, it's definitely worth it.
Don't expect just Frankie Valley because he runs the whole gamut of entertainment and singing, really from Frankie Valley up through the present.
We have one more show tomorrow night.
We're going to try and see the effectors.
But so far, the entertainment, they're not Broadway shows, but they have been wonderful. The entertainment on this ship has been amazing.
Yeah, it's one of our concerns with the Transatlantic was like, how much entertainment is there going to be? There's half a dozen different live musicians who may be in any bar at any one time. And the shows in the theater our first mistake was we thought, I think it was day 2.
Yeah.
There's a band there. Well, we're not feeling it tonight. We'll go another night. They'll be back against a 2-week cruise. No, it's a different show. It's a different show
every night.
And we couldn't catch the comedian last night.
No.
Because we had the book and the timing didn't work with the comedian, so we missed that altogether.
Yeah.
So just think if you're going on Transatlantic that there's no entertainment. At least on this ship, this line, there's actually almost too much for us to do. We're always looking, it's like, what are we going to do?
Yeah, it's been an exhausting trip.
Exhausting,
worth every bit, but it's been exhausting.
It's entertainment. There's activities. There's theater shows. There is something to do. There's a 6,000-piece puzzle that's been going on since we got on board. 4,000 people on the ship can't figure it out. We're getting close, but it's still not there, and we're close to the end of the cruise. So
we're close.
It's a phenomenal time. Highly recommend it.
Yeah. Now tomorrow's day 12.
Day 12 already. Barcelona.
Barcelona, Spain.
10:30 to 9:30, I think. Mm-hmm. And we got our own little tours and excursions lined up. And we'll let you know about that.
And we'll check in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Yep. See you soon.
Bye.